Hello everyone, how we doing today? Is this the Limbus stream? No, who told you that? Who gave you such a silly idea? This is Patrick, what do you mean? Hello Fox. Congratulations on redeeming first this stream, and thank you for checking into the refire. How you guys doing? Happy Saturday. What do you mean after 30 years? I literally streamed it last week. p.m. EST, same time as it always is. Oh, hello Heathcliff on YouTube. How you doing? Anyway, actually, I wanted to, yes, Steve wishes you a hello as well. I wanted to talk a little bit about Limbus, actually. So, I know I've been kind of like down about this Kanto. I've been kind of negative, I would say. And I don't want to keep bringing that kind of energy into any of my streams, really. And though I don't think I'll enjoy this Kanto as much as Kanto 6. I don't know if any of the Kantos will top Kanto 6 for me, honestly. Just the way it was structured, I don't know if a Kanto is going to do something like that again. So I'm just going to like temper my expectations and come to an understanding that even though it probably won't top Kanto 6 for me, I can still enjoy it for what it has to offer. Because at the end of the day, like, Kanto 6 it wasn't the thing that got me interested in Limbus Company. I just decided, you know, somebody recommended it to me one day. I sat down and I started playing it, and I'm like, damn, this story is actually really, really good. Maybe I should, you know, not be so quick to judge just because I don't like the combat that much, just because it's a little weird for me. Maybe I can, you know, accept it for what it is. Yisung, please. Please stop whispering in my ear, Yisung. I'm trying to talk. But yeah, I don't wanna like keep comparing things to Kanto 6. Like, each Kanto has something different to offer, and from what I found after doing 6 Kantos, it's always something different, something unique, but also something really good. Like, I think I can take something out of each Kanto being like, damn, what a great moment that was. For example, Kanto 1, it was like our first introduction into how a Kanto would be structured. It was our first delve into Lobotomy Corp, into one of the branches. We were able to meet very unique looking monsters. Yuri, for example. You know, I wasn't expecting Yuri to go down there. I thought Yuri was going to make it out with us till the end. But that's how I knew, like, damn, people die in this series and they're not afraid to kill off characters. I know a lot of gacha games who would be afraid to do that. So that's very cool. So, you know, nobody besides the sinners, obviously, because they have a Dante cheat code. Nobody is safe, and we have seen time and time again that has held true. A lot of people we come across now just die without any fanfare. They just go. They're just gone. Not only that, it was my boy. It was my husband's Gregor's Kanto, so that already bumps it up to being a great Kanto. I also really enjoyed, I think that one of the things I enjoy the most from each Kanto is looking into the backstories of each sinner, like their memories from the Golden Bows, and seeing what their life was like before they joined Limbus. That's one thing I always enjoy from every Kanto. Yeah, Kanto 2, same thing. Like, though I didn't enjoy... I feel like this is going to be similar to Kanto 2 for maybe people have made this comparison before, where it's like it's a very slow burn. There's not like a lot happening right now, but it'll make up for it. No downers, the chat runs on happy faces. You said it, Fox. But yeah, Kanto 2, like casino part, it was fine. It was silly. It was okay. It was fine. But it wasn't like wow for me. But then, like, it all came back when we got to Rodia's backstory and learning about her and her beliefs and her attachment to the Euro Divi group. See, I didn't say euro to buy that time. Aren't you proud of me? Yeah, and then so on and so forth. Like, I can keep going with each canto. They all give me something at the end of the day. And I've found that even if I didn't enjoy myself the entire way through, there are moments where I really did enjoy myself. So I'm gonna be focusing on the good that each canto can provide me, and I'm gonna stop harping on this one so much just because I'm coming off canto 6. This one is fine, when I really think about it, it's not, I'm just like nagging on the details and how slow it feels, but it's honestly, the story is fine so far. There's a lot of characters, but for the most part, it'll be fine. I can handle it. So yeah, no more complaint. I'll try not to complain as much. I'll try to not to complain that this one is in Canto 6, and I'll move on. Okay, so we can all have a good time. Because I don't want to be I don't want to be bitchy about it the entire time. So thank you. With that being said, let's get into it, shall we? Let's get started and play some Limbusy. Boop, boop, boop. Woo woo. Tell me if anything needs to be adjusted audio-wise. You already know how it is. You already know the deal. Oh yeah, I was screaming about this on my Discord, by the way. Look at my boy! I got Lamunchland Gregor. It was fate. It was written in the stars for me to get him. He showed up for this canto. He's so beautiful. I love him. Let me see if I can... Rarity. Rarity. There we go. I love my Zweigregor, but I don't know. Any Limbus enthusiasts can confirm if Lamunchland Gregor is good. What does he do again? He bleeds and he ruptures. He's too powerful. He's too powerful. He's everything we fear. Any Arknight egos? Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Hang on. Oh yeah, and I got this one. This one is like an early one, no? Season 1. This is Season 1 Gregor. This is like the equivalent to my Season 1 Sinclair. Heals by 30% of damage hit. Rupture. Yeah, I assume this one was bad. It's okay. Pregor is really good. That's what we like to hear. We love to hear Pregor is good. Priest Gregor. Well, I'm just gonna do this now because I got the thread for it. He's so hot. He's so hot. I love him. But yeah, the older the well, no, not necessarily, because we already know that my Sinclair is goated. I haven't needed a 3-star Sinclair ever since I got his. Not that I don't want it. I'd be down for another Sinclair ID. But yeah, look, like it died. Oh, I uptied boy over here, by the way, because he needs something. Okay, he needs to be doing something. I'm hoping I can finally get Hung Lu in battle and see what he's about. What does he do, by the way? Rupture. Just rupture units, just every day, all day. Nothing but rupture. That's all we do. All we do is rupture in this household. I need to put you on my rupture team. Get you out of there. Put you in there. Look at all of these Ishmael 3-star IDs. Why couldn't she share it with her friends, with her fellow team members? Like, why? Heathcliff is the last one. He's the last character I need to have a 3-star ID, and then I will be fulfilled. But yeah, I'm very excited to use this new Gregor eventually. I can't use him right now, unfortunately. He doesn't have a high enough level. Eventually, though, we'll be able to level him up. Until then, we stick with Zweigregor, who is still very useful. He hasn't done me dirty. Okay. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I got 2 3-star Gregors in a single pull. Even if one of them was meh. The more Gregors, the better for me. So, I've been seeing this one, the She Section 3 Faust. Is she good? I do have Malfost, so it's like, what does it matter? This is what I did. I pulled on Gregor. Look, 110 pull, and 2 of him came home. Gregor loves me, I tell ya. Treat your sinners right, and they'll come home twice. She's cool, but she's not... She does look cool. She's not good? Oh, that's sad. That makes me sad. She's a little bow. She's a little archer. I love archer characters. Oh, man. Alright, I guess we can continue pulling on the Arknight's collab, because, I mean, we've got all this free currency, we might as well. Let's go! Woo woo! Oh, we've got a 3-star. Oh, look, it's the nerfed Sinclair ID. It's okay, we won't talk about it. I'll think about it, though. Thank you. Sinclair, Sinclair, Sinclair. What do we got here? Ego, ego, ego. Oh, it's new.
그럼 지금부터 상호 2패 하에 계약 검토를 진행하자.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
거짓거리나 하지 말자고 우리.
Ask and you shall receive. There you go. Oh, he looks so dumb. He's in the dumb Oofy association outfit. Nah, he looks good. He looks good for being in the dumbest outfit in the game. It could have been an ego, but it wasn't. Hello, Duke. Look, I got my first 3-star ID, Heathcliff. What does he do? I wanna look at him. I'll look at him later. Anyway, we got one more. We got one more pull. Let's see if it does something. Ego. Ego. I don't think it's gonna be an ego. It was not, in fact, an ego. He's Tremor. Tremor Squad. Tremor Squad is a go. Yisung, I love you. You're very pretty, but like, where my Gregor at? I should be flaunting my boy. That's a cute one. Let's do this one. He is so sexy in this one. Yeah. My boy. Kaden, hello, welcome in. Thank you for checking into the reef. Kaden, I need to borrow you on Woowa, okay? Can you, like, I don't know. Can you give me a day that you're free? So we can just explore the continent? And I can pick up a whole bunch of chests that I've been holding out on? Yeah. Oh, you play it too, Fire? Okay, no, I'll message you both on Discord so you can give me... I know I have Caden's on my friends list, but I'll add you too. But yeah, I just need to go around and explore, unlock some stuff, because I am still... I'm like level 39, honestly. 39 or 40, but I don't do anything in that game. I don't log in. Yeah, try the collab intervallo. Right. Actually, I think I was gonna do something about that. I was like, before we get into the story today, I think I want to try out the event before it goes away. Oh yeah, that's an ego. Tremor. Everybody's getting staggered in this bitch. Want uptie, boy? Here, you get an uptie. That, and she does. Oh, she does Tremor too. Ooh, I know what my next squad is gonna be. Hang on, let me name you. How How do you describe tremor? It's like putting somebody... staggering somebody. It's kind of... It's kind of sloth. Sloppy tremor. Testing. You're a sinking unit? Okay, just focus on the ones who do have tremor, is how I should do this. Your bleed. I know one of you do tremor, no? Your defense, but you also do tremor. Get on there, my knight. Get in there. My girl, my rose banner. She's a tremor. She also does charge. I didn't realize. Tremor. Give me that. I've heard things about the collab boss. I've heard whispers. Talisman. That's a new one. Do you tremor? You do tremor. Join us. Join us. So many SWY. We're gonna use all of the SWY units. Including you. Get in here, Gregor. And then Girly Pop, she can come. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so how would we go about this? Two tanks, a rose banner, and how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should be enough. I want to see that team. I want to see a tremor team. And all the chaos that we can get up to. I'm so glad they all have a 3-star ID now. It is ridiculous. It took so long. It took so long to see that. Okay, okay. You would say that, wouldn't you, Heathcliff? I think you're a little biased. Anyway, shall we look at this event now? 10 days. We gotta finish it before 10 days is over. Okay. So why is the theater locked? Event bonus unit. Oh, I bet these all do give bonuses. Too bad I don't have any of them because they heard me shit talk in the event. What happened to your lunacy? I ate it. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. It's a nice song. I feel bad. I said that I was gonna do the story today on like in my YouTube title and everything. We'll see. We'll see. Does anybody know on average how long the story is? Take into account how slow I usually go. Need a burn ID. Look no further to my Ishmael, I believe she does burn damage. The quad captain one. And my Sinclair, of course. Anyway, let's get in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Luckily, they're all leveled up. I was prepared for this situation. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, they raised the levels for all of them. That's why. Well, that was nice. What do you do again? Your rupture. Mm. Oh, she does do burn. In addition to a lot of other stuff. Hello, Lalona. How you doing? I could bring girly for rupture. I might. I just might. I only really need one defensive unit. Oh, wait. Pfft. Not me forgetting what I have here. Okay. I want to take you too, so you could be a part of the bleed team, but then I won't have any, like... I won't have any defensive boys in the lineup. Anybody want to be a defensive boy over here? No? 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 Okay, thanks. This is sinking. It's like... Boys. Okay, yeah, no. Okay. Let me just try this, and if I need a tank, I will swap her for Zwei. It's a chain battle. What?
오늘도 부디 정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
Don't you start internet. Don't you do this. Oh no. Uh-oh. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm already on top of it. Are you guys okay? Did it disconnect? I can't tell. Yes, it did, in fact. Sorry. I don't know what it is that causes this. First instinct would obviously be to say, oh, it's probably internet, right? But it's not, because my internet is working fine. And in addition to that, I'm using Ethernet. So if it's not that, it has to be like something OBS related. Is my excuse. Anyway, I'm sorry guys. I'll wait for you to come back. You roll. Okay, it's still off for a little bit. Congratulations on getting first again. Are you guys back? Yeah, stream crashes are the worst. I don't know, like some, they'll go away and then they'll come back again full force. They'll go away for a couple weeks, lure you into a false sense of security, like, oh, okay, it's gone now. But then they'll come back and it's like, oh god, you thought it was over. Anyway, we back? We back? And you didn't miss anything, I promise. Okay. I'm gonna get started, alright? Frickin' Camille. I was exploring a lobotomy corporation branch when... Thank you for checking in again, Fire. My consciousness sinks into the depths. Okay, quick reminder, this doesn't spoil anything for Kanto 8, right? I need to know. I need to know before we go further. Okay. I don't want names to get dropped. Alright, let's just keep going. I'll probably forget by the time we get to Kanto 8 anyway. I can live with seeing a new location that we haven't gone to yet. Anyway, the sense of cognition isn't a concept without form. Floats into the shadow of an ever-widening river, swept up in its currents to nowhere. By the way, I was supposed to download Arknights, actually. I was tempted to play it. I know what it looks like. I know what the gameplay looks like. And I can see myself just, like, playing it offhand if I'm not doing anything. I'll consider it. I'll consider downloading Arknights when we ran into an abnormality. But Sodi told us that Hong Yuan's Lobotomy Corp branch should be free of any abnormalities. The abnormality, which had appeared out of nowhere, was more otherworldly than we'd encountered so far in our journey, and deep blue. And they had bunny ears. It was all very confusing. It was fathomlessly blue and seemed to have a pull that endlessly drew us into itself. Just as I was about to recall this abnormality, a myriad of sceneries and a flood of incalculable thoughts crashed into my mind like wild waves before ebbing away from its shores. How wild were those waves? Were they withering? I was already lost in a drift somewhere within my own consciousness when I realized this. Just how long am I going to be adrift? The sensation of my own consciousness floating away is quite the unfamiliar one. I floated about in that strange state for a while. An unfamiliar voice seizes my aimlessly drifting consciousness. Oh god, don't tell me they're not voiced. Oh god. Why would they be? I mean, it's a... Is it a Japanese game? What is Arknights? Who makes them? Is it Chinese?
Are you Dante?
Hmm?
The fog of my vision clears as the voice breaks through the waves, and a concerned expression comes into view.
It's a Chinese game? This character is Australian? I can't pull out an Australian accent. I'm just gonna offend people, so for right now, she's American.
Yes, I am.
Ah, what a relief.
Gregor, I think Dante has come too.
So, who are... I was about to ask further questions to the stranger with particularly long animal-like ears, but... I felt the drowsiness coursing back with the terrifying memories of the dream, rendering me unable to speak.
Hello, red and blue. Thank you for checking into the reef.
I have to get a hold of myself.
Disneyland, we're gonna have to put a little pause on Disneyland. Right now we're on the beach or something.
After an indeterminate amount of time had passed, I barely managed to wake myself from...
Oh, she looks so cute!
I barely managed to wake myself from slumber to get a grasp of my surroundings, only to find myself surrounded by more unfamiliarities.
We're in Florida.
There was that stranger from earlier sitting atop a rock and silently taking in the sights, a young girl who probably saved my life. Wait, so were those animal ears after all?
I haven't played Arknights in many a year now, but doesn't she call the MC like manager as well? Manager or like commander, something similar to that. Doctor? Okay. I wonder if she's gonna mention at some point, she's like, ah, you remind me of the doctor. They're a doctor in that game. That's actually kind of cool. It's kind of a cool position for an MC. I assume this doctor also has amnesia. Because it's actually required in order for you to be an MC that you lose all your memories. We're in Spain. Hey, this is the Little Mermaid. She's gonna sing to us.
Wait, so were those animal ears after all?
But yeah, I feel like she's gonna... Damn, you're just like the doctor. You have the same vibe, except you're a clock. You're not as handsome.
Okay, that's not important right now. I have to prioritize figuring out just where in the world I ended up in. So, where...
We're standing by the Iberian coastline. How are you feeling?
A little out of it, but I'm okay. Otherwise, Iberia, huh?
Yes, we're in Iberia.
Well, given that we're next to an ocean, maybe I drifted all the way to U-Corp's Great Lake? But we already finished that canto. Iberia was an unfamiliar name, but that was all I had to go on, given that the city was still full of more unknowns than knowns to me.
I radioed your colleagues when you briefly woke up earlier. They'll be here any minute.
I see. Wait, my colleagues? You must have run into the sinners then.
Oh, she looks so cute! Are you kidding me? I love her in this art style.
The fog of my mind immediately cleared as soon as I realized that the sinners were all nowhere to be seen.
What a cutie! I love her little finger rings. Rhodes Island. Little bunny girl. You ordered pizza? What kind of pizza?
Sinners? I think so. I ran into them earlier. They were looking all over the place for someone with a clock for their head. And you know, that's probably not normal around here, right? It was a pretty unique description, so I could tell right away that you were the person they were looking for.
So, this clock head does come in handy.
Don't say that about your clock head, Dante. It's so useful. When you choose to utilize it. No, they're not voiced. No, I can't do this today. I wasn't ready. Might have to change the title of the stream.
Manager Bud.
Dante.
I'd woken up in an unfamiliar place to an unfamiliar face. Bars. And in the midst of this all-around sense of displacement, the faces that appeared before me were certainly a sight for sore eyes. Gregor, Honglu. Miss Rabbit here told me she found you unconscious by the ocean, and phew, I came as fast as I could, and oh boy, I was worried that something bad might have happened. Glad to see you're doing fine. Oh my god, Gregor loves me, guys. He actually loves me. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's okay, Gregor. We'll smooch when we're back on the bus. I don't want to embarrass you right now.
Were you lost at sea?
I don't know. Well, I do think I'm fine though. I guess not having any way to drink water is finally come in handy.
Can Dante drown? Can clocks drown? Like, obviously they're not alive, but do they sink? Why is Gregor sitting on my couch right now? Better tell him to get back over here. Ugh. Clearly you must have tricked him, saying, oh, Juna's gonna be here in a second. And he's a very gullible lad. I mean, have you seen him?
You should go get that checked out just in case. Wait, your head's waterproof, right? Gregor takes a moment to study his breathing, then mutters a casual quip as he lights a cigarette. Well, he doesn't seem that concerned. Maybe we're not actually in that much danger.
Does Dante have any gears in his head? I assume so, though the ticking sound is the sound of gears turning against one another, isn't it? Isn't that what produces the ticking noise in a clock?
So, what happened? Where are we?
Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Sorry, I'm just joshing you, manager. Anyway, do you remember entering that lobotomy corp branch Ji-chun told us about?
Nope. Not at all. Because that didn't happen yet, Honglu. Stop spoiling the game.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we ran into a new abnormality and... Don't spoil it.
And got sucked into it before we even had the chance to do anything.
Man, I really thought this was it for us. Especially with you getting sucked in there too, man. Gregor, not in front of the new girl. Can't be talking about getting sucked. Especially with you getting sucked in there too, manager bud. But when we came to, despite waking up with our faces down in some ditch, we were all fine, without a scratch. No, there was quite the mess when we realized that you'd gone missing.
We wanted to search for you immediately, but it took a while before we got a better bearing of where we were.
So we're not at U-Corp's Great Lake?
Some of us considered that to be a distinct possibility, one of us being Ishmael.
She got very triggered. She was just like, she's back! She's back! Hag is back! Get us out of here!
But it's unlikely. Ishmael was really certain that we were not in District 21.
Oh, no worries, Red. It's okay. You don't have to participate in every stream. I know not everybody is not into everything. The whale! The whale! It's all my fault! Ah! No, it's back! It came back for round 2! The whale never dies.
She did concede that we might be in an unknown area within the Great Lake of the outskirts, but that doesn't seem likely either, given what the rabbit-eared lady there said.
The outskirts region of the Great Lake? I've met all kinds of people from all over Terra, but I've never met anyone who referred to the Iberian Sea that way.
Terra? Iberia?
You don't have to feel guilty, Red. It's fine.
As I found myself puzzled by these unfamiliar terms, a very obvious question suddenly struck me. Speaking of... sorry, Gregor. Speaking of which, who are you? Really? You fellas haven't introduced yourselves to each other yet? It's just that... it's all just a lot to take in.
It's understandable. You did just wake up from a pretty harrowing experience. She is... actually, would you like to do the honors yourself? I'm Amiya, the leader of Rhodes Island. Please just call me Amiya.
I'm Dante, manager at Limbus Company. O'clock. I know I'm late, but thanks for saving my bacon. It seems that this Rodeo Island is a pretty big pharmaceutical corporation, but... Gregor trails off ominously and scratches his head before continuing with some mild trepidation. This young lady with the rabbit ears doesn't...
Oh god, my voice. Doing those voices is changing it.
This young lady with the rabbit ears doesn't know what the head is at all.
What about the fingers?
As far as I know, there aren't any organizations in Terra with the same characteristics as the one Mr. Gregor explained. At least not with a name like the Head.
I'm pretty sure Arknight is also, like, post-apocalyptic. I don't know. Would you describe Limbus Company like that? Post-apocalypse? I guess. But they can relate. I'm still pretty sure that Project Moon's universe is a lot worse. Dystopian. Yeah. Okay. That's probably a better term. Notice anything weird about... how do you pronounce it? It's Amiya? Amiya. Hello, Art. Art, no exercising this stream, okay? People are sleeping downstairs. I can't wake them up. Okay? If you redeem one of them, I'll just make a note to do it next stream, okay? Can't believe I fell for... I know, right? But at least you get a cute little bunny girl. So that should make it okay. There aren't any organizations in Terra with the same characteristics as the one Mr. Greger explained, at least not with a name like the Head. Also, sorry, it's Rhodes Island, not Rhodia. Rodeo, sorry. I don't even know who Rhodia is. Just hit him with a, it's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Sorry, Gregor's kind of bad with names. So, what you're saying is that we're not in Kansas anymore.
It'd be weird for any higher up at these huge corporations to know less about the Head than we do, let alone be completely clueless about it.
Well, maybe we've tumbled into a previously undiscovered zone of the outskirts of the ruins, probably.
Or maybe we've really found ourselves in a completely different world.
And for once, Honglu is right. True, I haven't even addressed that yet. How do you know what I'm saying? Does she classify as a sinner then? Does anything that becomes an ego for the sinners, are they all able to understand Dante? Like all the weapons and the distortions or whatever are in the back of egos? Question for another time.
If their conjecture is correct, we're in way bigger trouble than I thought. This wasn't like the time we accidentally stranded ourselves in the outskirts via a door in the corridor. Amiya stared at me with some concern as though she felt my distress. She is such a cutie, I can't. I love her design.
Damn, Inhaler, you're so right. She just has to be blue. Anybody who's blue can understand Dante. I'm a little Dumbo.
I think I can draw a connection to something else that's happening here.
Really? Really? That water went down the wrong pipe.
Really?
Yes. Recently, anomalous signs and events that have been occurring in Iberia.
Is this just a one-way collab? Or if I log into Arknights tomorrow, will they mention something about Limbus Company? That would be cool. Expose more people to Limbus. It's one way? Dang. Do they mention it at all? At all? Like even just a little flip note in the notes tab? Hey, there's a collab going on. Dang. 142 centimeters. That's really short. I know that for certain. What's the average? Like 170 centimeters? Is that average? Or is that tall? Okay, but no, maybe I'm way off. Maybe I should just shut up. How she shuts a tiny baby. Is this not including her ears?
Ever since a mysterious dimensional door appeared at sea. And it's been said that this dimensional door is connected to something very, very distant, to something that we've never observed before. So...
Seems reasonable to theorize that the dimensional door is how we managed to cross over to this world. I really would have appreciated Foss' input.
It's okay. She's your Foss now.
Where'd all the other sinners go anyway?
A bit late on the uptake to be gawking around for the other sinners now, don't you think? They're at a settlement near here, where they're all helping out with various odds and ends of the village, while taking turns searching for Dante, of course.
Dante? First name basis? Is that where we're at, Honglu?
You know, I never thought about how difficult it would be to search for someone when we're like fish out of water too. Man, barely got even a wink of sleep since yesterday.
Oh my god, Gregor, stop being so freaking adorable. I want to kiss you.
Everyone's got to be real tired then, so it's just you two out here for now? No, Ishmael and Yusung are the other half of the search party. We just happen to be the last group in the rotation. They must be searching elsewhere to find you, Manager Bud.
We got the news early thanks to Amiya's comms gear, but the other team didn't.
Yeah, we got lucky. The other team, well, we don't have any sign to get in touch with them, so they'll probably continue their search until their shift is done.
Oh, are we talking about the village you mentioned earlier?
Uh-huh, right. You've not been there yet, huh? I guess it's a bit off the beaten path. Well, we're going to have to rendezvous with the other sinners anyway, so let's head to the village for now. Oh god, we're going Resident Evil Village in this bitch now.
Ears included, she's all- okay, so what is it without ears? Oh my god. What is it? I don't even want to think about taking away her ears. Oh god. Red, we have another Red in chat. You two must fight for dominance and see which one is the true Red. Oh, that's ears excluded. Okay, thank you. I was about to say, like, what is she? 3 feet? 3 feet then?
Something seemed to pique Amiya's interest as she fell into a contemplative silence before carefully speaking up.
I would like to accompany you there.
Dang, Red. You were supposed to be the chosen one, Red.
Sure, I don't see why not. You helped us find Manager Bud, and more importantly, you seem to know a lot more about this place than we do.
I don't actually know Iberia that well either, but I should be able to be of some help.
They are such big ears. They're like half of her size, and I love that for her.
They've closed their borders and have practically locked out any foreign influences from affecting them, but I did get a briefing before the mission.
Nobody said that politics was going to come into this collab.
Closed borders, huh? Then how'd you get in, Miss Amiya? Side-eye. Bombastic side-eye.
We followed Dr. Calcit's directions and illegally crossed the country border.
Is that the doctor? Is that the name? The doctor has an actual name? In Arknights? How do you pronounce that? Calcits. No? Just another doctor?
And illegally crossed the country border.
Illegally!
Dante, we do illegal things like every single day. What does this matter?
Oh? Does that mean you crossed the border without obtaining any permission, Amiya? Naughty, naughty girl. We had to cross the border somehow in order to investigate how and why the dimensional door came to be.
Is it normal for pharmaceutical companies to be doing that? Large pharmaceutical companies often dispatch their agents for missions.
Yes, Rhodes Island is, in its essence, a pharmaceutical company researching treatments for people infected with oropathy. But we also work to prevent and assist in the management of various situations that can occur in high-risk areas.
High-risk areas, huh? Wait, what about your companions? I doubt you came all the way here on your own.
That's, we were forced to split up due to certain forces that were in pursuit. Wait, stop!
Amiya's ears twitched as she came to a stop and began scanning the surrounding area. Then,
There!
as we stood about confused, Amiya noticed something pointed towards the seashore, hidden behind large and cragged rock formations. What are we supposed to... Huh?
Oh my god, I thought it was just gonna be Amiya. Cool! We get to see a bunch of people in the art style. What are those What are those? What are these called? Assless chaps? Though, she probably has her ass covered in this, I'm going to assume.
Oh my god! Ishmael and Yisung!
There we saw someone wielding a lengthy greatsword, bickering with two familiar faces.
She is adorable. We love that. Cal is the fossil wife. Okay. Okay. Yeah, everybody, I guess... I don't know. If Sinclair and Don Quixote were here, she probably wouldn't feel as short, but everybody here is, like, average to mostly tall. Except for Gregor. Gregor is probably the smallest of the bunch.
Again, move. You're in the way.
You needn't worry as you do. We have had experience battling monsters who are much like them.
Eh? Listen, I'm not worried. It's...
I don't know why she gives me, like, robot vibes. It's, like, very... not melancholic, but just emotionless voice. Come on, better to have 3 fighters than... Come on, better to have 3 farters than 1. I was gonna say that. Fighters than 1, right? Besides, you're the first person we ran into out here, so we've got a lot of questions to ask. Yisung, Ishmael.
Dante, you are unharmed.
And here I was getting ready for a 3 days long search. What a relief. We were all really worried that we might never be able to find you.
we managed to find them thanks to help from Miss Amiya here.
Amiya? Are you two acquainted?
Not a good time for a reunion. It can wait until after we take out the sea monsters.
What sea monsters? Skadi? Skadi. Skadi? Skadi Skadi. Skadi.
Scotty, are those organisms the seaborns Dr. Calcit mentioned? They're sea terrors, to be specific. The less sophisticated ones among them. And they're probably here for me.
Sea terrors.
Ew. Does this help me? I'm stuck at 7:15. Did I get past 7:50? Give me a second. I'm stuck in story. I'll see. I'll see if I can offer you advice. I'm not that much further ahead than you, I'm sure. Oh wait, is that the first boss? Like the first vampire boss? Dante does legal enough things. Blue woman number 2. No wonder she can also hear Dante.
I hear the sticky noise of something viscous slithering against the rocks. Cool. When I turn to face the origin of the unsettling noise, I smell the heavy, wet scent of brine.
Are these gonna be, like, Arknight's enemies? Or are they Limbus-style Arknight's enemies? I'm gonna guess at least the boss battle is gonna be something from Arknight's. They are what? They are what? Just mobs. Your IDs are underleveled. Then, have you done the event yet, Vigia? The Arknight's enemies? Okay, thank you. What are they doing in Arknights? What is this? Stop it. I mean, it's not that different from Limbus. They just need to be, like, a bit more fleshy and, like, more eyes popping out everywhere. Like, there should be a mouth right here and then maybe eyes just scattered along everywhere. And then this would look like a Pikachulam.
At the end of my gaze await strange monsters, unlike distortions, unlike abnormalities, unlike anything I'd ever seen. Not really. They're very similar to Picatula, but go off, Dante. Already done. Did you redeem all of the leveling up tickets? Follow-up question. Do you have any modules that you can use to run the EXP dungeons? That's where I would start, leveling up your units. But I mean, I've done battles before where I was super underleveled and I still came out okay for the most part. I think it really only matters which units you bring to the fight. Already got all of them? Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. What are you rocking? What are some of your IDs that you're bringing? Like, what kind of team? Do you have, like, a bleed team? A tremor team? A rupture team? I'm gonna assume it's a rupture team, because everything is rupture. So pretty. I love the little crystal in there. Moz. Whatever you call this. Very pretty. It is as though the sea itself is encroaching on the land. I was almost certain we weren't at the Great Lake, but I'm not so sure anymore. Her experiences with the thick scent of brine at the Great Lake must have put her in a wary mood. As Ishmael seemed to be a lot more apprehensive about these monsters than anyone else. Do you think those creatures could be whales or mermaids? The fact that we have to ask this question in the Limbus universe is tragic. I don't know. The Great Lake and the outskirts are full of unexplored mysteries after all.
Dante, what do your senses say?
It's unclear. I'd say the closest comparison I could make is with the whales, but even that's not conclusive.
More enemies on the horizon. We should prepare for battle.
Doesn't seem like we can talk things out with them, though. So, let's take them out!
And that's why we only have a couple of them.
Limbus Company の皆さんとご一緒できて本当に嬉しいです。
Oh, what did she say? That was so. She said Limbus Company. Cute. Okay. Well, I believe in my boys and Ishmael. Boys and gal. They can do this. Win rate. Falmost. Malphos. Just that alone should be enough to help you clear all the content. Do you have those units uptied? Continue. Party, hello. Thank you for checking into the reef. How you doing? Very excited to work with Limbus Company. Rexham Command reminds me of Doctor's variant. I knew it. I knew she was going to compare us to Doctor. Doctor fetish. They're all level 44. That's not incredibly underleveled. Like 6 from the current level cap that you have. Because you can go up to level 50. Malphos, Rhodia, Lobcorp. Lobcorp Ego? That's an ID? Hang on, let me see what that looks like. I'm a Google. She has such a cute voice to match her cute face. Oh my god, she's so cute. I can't. I don't know if I could play this game just on the grounds and be like, I would just like fangirl over her. Be like, what a little cutie! So you're using 3 IDs? But why? But why, though? Aren't you allowed to bring, like, 6 IDs to that fight? Why are you giving yourself a handicap? I mean, if you really want to, you can put Malphos in the first position, because I'm assuming that you use her the most. Use Malphos in as number 1. You don't necessarily have to bring the entire team. So if it's like 6 units you're allowed to bring, you don't have to bring all of them. You can put Mal first unit, so she can have 2 units. And then I would take a couple more. If you've got other good IDs that will synergize, specifically like rupture IDs, I would suggest bringing them. If you can bring like a tank, I would also suggest that. Like any Zwei unit would help immensely. Rhodia, Lob, Ego. Let me see what that looks like. ID? Like, it's... I don't want the Ego. I don't know what that looks like. Okay, I can't look up this ID. I don't know. And does it have another name? Is it just called Rodion Lobcorp Ego? Lobcorp. Is it like... Oh wait, is it the Knight of Despair Ego? Like the one from Perkishnacht? Okay, alright. So she can act as your... Not right now, Amiya. She can act as your shielder. Like your tank. And Don W Corp. Oh, I think I actually have this ID. Yes, I do. I haven't used her yet. I haven't leveled her up. Whoa. What is this? This is so cute. Please allow me to show this one. Please, please, please. Guys, look at this. I was just looking up W Corp. What a cutie. What cuties. Oh my god, I could be all about this. Just that height difference alone is adorable. Malphos should be enough of a damage dealer for you. That's so cute. Oh my god, I love the like the stoic... They don't necessarily have to be like, I don't know, the top in the relationship, but just like a stoic personality with a really hyper energetic one that fall in love. Oh my god, I love that. I love that trope. Ooh. I want to make this my background. It's so cute. Anyway. There's still a certain degree of Fujo about it. Maybe. It does give that vibe, doesn't it? Anyway, what does W Corp do? Charge. I mean, she does do a little bit of rupture, but it's a bit of rupture, but it looks like it's mostly a charge unit. Is W Corp Dawn the only other rupture unit you have? I'm sorry, guys. I need to fix this person's account. Not just the account, but just like enough to pass this boss. Aubrey, you can't be eating egos. Anyway, you gotta make one of them your tank. I don't think they can all just be damage dealers. If you're only gonna use 3 units... Like I said, Malphos should be enough of a damage dealer to get you through that fight. I mean, maybe you can use her as a damage dealer initially, because the vampire doesn't do that much damage at first. But then, like, towards the end, when she's losing a lot of HP, I think she goes all out. So that's when you would probably... Just use her as the tank she was meant to be. just do it. The Bucorp Dawn just kills people. Yeah, well, most of their team... Well, it's not necessarily Rupture, because Rhodia is a sinking unit. I just don't understand why you're limiting yourself by only bringing 3 units. Yeah, the Wuthering Heights Butlers. Hello, Jess. How you doing? Okay, well, just... if you don't want to level your units before you tackle that boss again, then I would suggest bringing more units that can absorb the damage and also give you more attacks. But if you don't do that, if you want to just bring those 3 units specifically, then you gotta level them. You have to at least get them to level 50 so that they're comparable to the boss. You can't have it both ways. You could also bring in a support unit. Now, and why is your story team only 2 units? Vigia, Vigia, I'm gonna continue the game, okay? Vigia. I can't explain why. I just feel they're not. Well, clearly they're not if you can't clear the boss.
완전히 녹아내렸네. 완전히 녹아내렸네.
Please, for my peace of mind, just bring more units, bring a support, anything, do anything.
완성되었나?
Or level them up to level 50. That's all I can tell you. Oh, that's cool. I bet that's how they finish missions or like the story in Arknights. It's cute. Also, Gregor got the last hit on that. That was really hot.
All remaining enemies have retreated to the sea. Good work, everyone.
Didn't think I'd have to deal with anything remotely like this outside the Great Lake. Why can't I escape the sea? God, my Kanto is over. Leave me alone. It's just like Yi-sung with his mirror. He can't escape the mirror, no matter how hard he tries. Or his old colleagues.
You can say that again. It would have taken us the whole day if that Scotty character didn't occupy the other half while Miss Rabbit helped us from a distance. As we were catching our breath after the battle.
Oh no. Vigia. Why don't you put your friend code in the YouTube chat? I'm sure any of them will be willing to be your friend. I'd also be willing to add you. I'll add you. Go ahead. But I think that you can just use support units without even being friends with people. Shouldn't they just have a list of other supports that you can take? I'm not sure. That's usually how games do it, though. Like, you don't necessarily have friends. You only see friends? That's weird. They usually still give you options if you don't have that many friends. You can put your friend code in the YouTube chat. I've done it before. Yes, Amiya is a very adorable. I'm sorry. I'm sorry we went on, like... And I'm sorry I keep bumping into my mic. Or my headphones, at least. Try and push it away a little bit. Oh, I didn't even... Thank you for checking into the Reef Chaos. You got your pizza? Congratulations, Red. You still didn't tell me what the pizza entails. What is the pizza? Mod the game and bring in Virgil? We don't need Virgil. We've never needed Virgil. If you lose, you also get Arknight's voice line. I'm really tempted to download Arknight's, you know. I guess that's the point of collabs. In Kanto 8 you get them, but only for Honglu. Huh. Okay. Yes, every single day I will hype up Gregor. If there ever comes a day where Gregor doesn't get hyped up, I'm dead. I have died. I am the dead, even though I'm immortal. Arknight is a commitment. I've got time. Alright, everybody. Let's give our friend Vigia some help by friending them, okay? They need all the help they can get. They're using 3 to 2 units on their story stuff. I don't even... How did you make it to Kanto 7, honestly? How did you beat Ricardo? What did you do? Did you bribe him with coupons? So he's like, okay, you survived today. Yeah, let's all be friends.
As we were catching our breath after the battle, I heard a brief hum. When I turned to look at its source, I saw Skadi glaring at me with palpable alarm. Is it because I'm a clock? Are you racist towards clocks?
Strange people who transform. And ahead of clock?
Yes. And?
I guess they're both technically true. Still not nice.
Well, it's nothing more than a theory at this point, a game theory. I think they have a lot to do with the dimensional door we're supposed to be investigating.
Nice to meet you, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I only hear a ticking clock. Oh, that's because only us sinners can hear Dante's voice.
Huh? What's up?
No, I'm just wondering how Miss Amiya can seemingly understand Dante.
It's because of her ears. It's her rabbit ears. They're just so large, she can just pick up on clock noises. It also works with, like, dogs. She can understand the frequency. With just Enclair and Ishmael? Yeah. You have Enclair? Why aren't you using my boy? Are you kidding me? He is the one who grips. He can clear all your content for you.